I think at least once in your life, everybody should get a car like that for the weekend. I went to a car rental agency. Thank you, Avis. I said, I need something with a big trunk. And they said, we have a Yukon. I said, 20 liters per 100 kilometers? I'll take it. And I said, what year is the SUV? She says, I got 122 and 123. I said, okay, I'll take 2023. So this is one of those, you know, like you see FBI government style people drive. And look at this, like it's all controls. Check out the display here. Man, it's like, it's, you know, 22nd century. And of course we have all the controls on the steering wheel, very super comfortable steering wheel, leather, and it's all stitched leather everywhere inside. The key is, look at the size of the key over here. And let me just start this. It's very quiet, but check this out. I never saw something like this. This is not, you don't push them, you have to flip them. You know, you flip like this, you know, like let's say I push my foot on the brake. See, I do like this, and then I click this, and it's parking, right? Or I click reverse, and the camera starts, but you have to flip it up, right? And of course it has automatic climate control, and then you can turn on off rear climate. I turn it off because it was making noise. And then there's all kinds of options here, of course. And look at this, look at the size of this thing. You can put a small kid in there, you know. And there's wireless charging, so leather seats, big handles. So this one has a sunroof. I checked Sirius satellite. Of course it's not signed up, but it does have this. When I clicked on maps, it shows me Google, but I don't know if it's recenter. Can it see me? It's probably not activated. But again, this is 2023, so that's the mileage, 3577 kilometers, basically 2,000 miles, just over 2,000 miles. And the range says 756 kilometers, almost 500 miles. And it has an auto 4x4. Because I told him, I said I need a yeah, I see mode over here, auto, or you can choose all these options for off-road. But that's what I need, because I'm going to public land zone tomorrow, so I needed something big. And I always like this, you know, huge vehicles. The clearance is not especially tall. You can get taller with one of those Chevy Colorado what's that package, ZV2. But big wheels, so lots of room for my stuff. Check this out, very nice seats, when they fold. Let's check the back, because I really need a big trunk for all my stuff tomorrow. Okay, how do we open the trunk? The trunk is pretty good, pretty big, and I can fold these. Oh, that's what I need. Now we're talking. Now this is a real SUV. Okay. All right. Oops, sorry. Wrong button. That's a remote start. I need this. And this is a SLT. So Yukon SLT. Pretty nice aluminum wheels, big rubber. What is this? 275 60 R20. And these ones can go down as well. Oh yeah, if these go down, it's going to be level with the trunk. That's pretty cool. And you have more options here for passengers. A very cool vehicle. I'm guessing, I don't know, 85,000-90,000 bucks Canadian. Oh, I gotta get my my list. So my first stop is Staples over there, Staples, and then I go to Walmart, Home Depot, and final stop will be Cabela. I need to get the laser gadget from there. So and then we're gonna do a bit of a funky driving, and I'll give you my... Wait, is this on? Why is it working? Hold on. This thing is so quiet. Oh yeah, I think it's on. All right, here we go. Okay, so yeah, let me go do some shopping and then we're gonna drive around. I'm gonna put the, we'll use my head mount, and you'll see how it feels from inside this huge vehicle. But for what I can tell so far, I just drove from the airport where the rental agency is. I'm in Calgary. What I can tell is that it's very quiet, and it was a bit difficult. It was a bit of a challenge get it out of that underground parking because this is so huge. But the mirrors are enormous. You have excellent visibility on both sides, and also it has a collision warning. So I think it's a pretty safe vehicle, and I really like this steering wheel. You know, very comfortable, and you know, big vehicle for people that need a 4x4 capability and a large trunk, and maybe people that want to experience something like this and maybe feel like a secret agent for a while, you know, because it's all black as you saw. So I'm driving a black GMC Yukon, man. So this is gonna be a treat. Well, I did all my chores, so now I need to get to Cabela's, the best pro shops. I'm not sure what those lights are over there. 6 bright lights, maybe it's an alarm. Okay, so let's see. Google Maps. Cabela's, see locations. Okay, now we're in Country Hills. Okay, I'm over here. Yeah, there's one just north of me. And when does it close? Closes 9 p.m. Okay, so this will be start.
Head west toward Country Hills Boulevard Northeast.
Yeah, this will be like our... Oh, you see? I like this. You know, Challenger and Charger. You know, shame on you, Chrysler. Like a regular cell phone, this is iPhone 14. Regular cell phone does not fit. Okay, how are we looking? Okay, you see this? D boom drive. But this feels like a bit like a, you know, I had a Dodge.
Toward Country Village Way Northeast.
I had a Dodge.
200 meters. Turn right onto Country Village Way Northeast.
Not Ram, but it was a Dodge 5.7 cargo van. You know, actually that was my first attempt at being an owner operator. No, wait a second. Sorry about that. I didn't see, I thought there was no exit over there. So that was my first attempt. This is still parking. At being an owner operator. So I got like a 3-year-old cargo van.
Turn right onto Country Village Way Northeast, then turn left onto Country Hills Boulevard Northeast.
And it was a Dodge 5.7. Actually very nice. You know, I made some money with it because I started doing moving. You know, like put an ad in the Russian newspaper because I'm Russian originally, right? So I and there was
turn left onto Country Hills Boulevard Northeast.
There was a couple of Russian language newspapers in Toronto area in Ontario, where I lived from 97 to 22. And so the ads were very cheap, right? And so I would just put ads in there, and actually some Russian customers would call me. And I had a guy also, the guy just came to Canada, also from Russia.
Hills Boulevard Northeast for 3 kilometers.
And so I hired him to be my, you know, second man. Basically 2 guys in a truck, but in that case it was 2 guys in a van. And so why I'm remembering this is because this is, of course, it actually feels much more powerful than that thing, but I'm not sure what engine is in this one. But like this size-wise, this is very similar. It feels like a minibus. So now I know how secret agents feel, you know, when they drive, you know, presidents around, or FBI. Like, they like this type of vehicles, right? Like Yukon, what's the other one? Chevy, the big one. The biggest SUV I drove, like, this is, honestly, I'm 61 years old, this is the first time I drive something this big. The one the other side, the other just a little bit smaller, I drove before, was a Ford Explorer. I rented Ford Explorer. I was somewhere in the States when I was a trucker, and just went, did some photography over there. It was beautiful. I like, you know, trying different vehicles. Of course, my own now is a Hellcat, so I'm kind of spoiled by power. The Hellcat has 717 horsepower with the red key and 500 with the black key. So I'm really looking forward to getting that one out of storage. I'm just waiting for plus 45 or plus 46 F. Sorry, had to make a quick stop. It's a food place over here. One observation, I was backing into the spot here, and when you come close, not only do you get the signal like alert on the screen, but you get vibration in your seat. I kid you not. So basically it's hard to hit somebody because your whole seat vibrates, and then you have beeping over here, and but yeah, this is
turn right onto 14th Street Northeast.
This is a really nice vehicle. Now, I used to, when I go this way from that side, I used to turn around over here, and then Uber driver, once I came here in an Uber, and the Uber drivers picked me up and went this way, and then he proceeds to go this way, and I said, why are you doing that? Why didn't you do a U-turn over here? He says,
meters at the roundabout, take the 4th exit and stay on 14th Street Northeast.
He says he just got a ticket for 200 Canadian exactly in that spot. And I said, why? There's no signs, right? Doesn't say no U-turns. And he said, yeah, because this is Alberta. And he just moved from Ontario. So actually, he's just like me. He says, yeah, in Ontario, unless there's a sign that clearly prohibits...
Exit the roundabout onto 14th Street Northeast.
That clearly prohibits...
In 200 meters, turn right onto Country Hills
U-turn,
Boulevard Northeast.
you're fine. But here, you have to know these rules, which are not kind of like advertised. And so you cannot make
Turn right onto Country Hills Boulevard Northeast.
You cannot make a U-turn between intersections in urban centers. They're saying it's anywhere else. As soon as you leave Calgary, in a small town, I think it should be fine. But they say urban centers. There's strict rules for U-turns. So yeah,
Keep
peaks.
left to stay on Country Hills Boulevard Northeast.
Picks up speed very well. Steering is okay.
In 500 meters,
Like-
use the right lane to take the Alberta 2 North ramp to Red Deer.
Not too wobbly, you know, like actually there's no wobble at all. And I remember watching a review one guy did about the Jeep, you know, Jeep Wrangler. Because I'm thinking about getting something for off-road expeditions like the one I'm taking tomorrow. And it's not really an off-road, but it's the one that I go on to tomorrow morning. It's gonna be gravel, and it's lots of potholes. It's not even, you know. So it would be cool to have something with high clearance, like a Jeep, you know, or a pickup truck with an off-road.
Use the right lane to take the Alberta 2 North ramp.
Or pickup truck with an off-road package, like the Chevy Colorado. I like that, the new 23 model.
In 600 meters, merge onto Highway 2 North, Alberta 2 North.
But this guy that was doing a review of the Jeep said he was really disappointed how the truck steered on the freeway. Yeah, he says when you are on the dirt road somewhere in the boonies and you want to do some off-roading, it's a great vehicle, but once you get on a regular, you know, pavement, he says the steering, because it's mostly designed for off-roading, the steering felt like really loose, and basically you have to move the steering wheel all the time, you know.
Continue on Alberta 2 North for 4 kilometers.
But yeah, visibility is great. Like everything is so big. Like I really like these mirrors. They kind of like Ram trucks. They have something similar. So now I'm just driving north.
In 3 kilometers, take exit 273 for Cross Iron Drive.
North on Highway 2. So this is the road to get to Red Deer and Edmonton. Because that shopping center where I'm going, it's right off this highway. Gonna be this way. And what I'm also gonna show you guys, I think the lights should be great inside the truck here after dark. Cause it's gonna get, what's the time now? 5:45 local time. I think it gets dark. I think 6:30 maybe. So I'll show you some night driving. Because I think this dash here has some spectacular effects. Okay, Cross Iron Drive. I think this is what I need. Cross Iron Drive, because this is a Cross Iron Mall or shopping center. Usually this mall is very bad in terms of parking. So hopefully this time
In 800 meters, take exit 273 for Cross Iron Drive.
I'll be able to find parking.
Take exit 273. Continue for 1 kilometer. In 600 meters, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Cross Iron Boulevard.
That's the Cabela's.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Cross Iron Boulevard.
And I was right about the seat. The passenger seat falls down and forms a flat floor with the trunk, and I was able to put in an 8-foot long board in there, like 4 by 8. I mean 4 inches by 8 feet, which I need for tomorrow. So the sunrise tomorrow is at 7:30. Well, I'm gonna leave home around 7 o'clock. Yeah, one thing that I don't like, but maybe it's okay for such a, you know, vehicle. Probably the gas mileage is not the greatest.
Turn left onto Bass Pro-Way.
So it has that engine stop, start and stop. So as soon as you come to an intersection,
Turn left onto Bass Pro-Way.
the engine stops, and then it takes a couple of seconds for it to start again.
In 300 meters, turn right. Turn right, then turn right.
Oh, lots of parking. Good. Wow, I don't think I ever was able to park so close to the entrance. Usually this place is packed. All right, let's go do some shopping, and I'll show you what I bought in another video. But it's a nifty little gadget that I've been wanting to get for a long time. Shopping is done. It's getting dark, and I checked to make sure that lights are on auto, so hopefully by the time I reach home it should the interior should be lit up. So spent some time inside the Cabela's because they couldn't find the item. Everything was mixed up. They had something on sale that's no longer on sale, and then they called, so I was already ready to buy that one, and then they had to call the manager because when the guy was entering the thing on the register, it wouldn't show him that price. So he called the manager, and she says, that's the wrong sale item, we have a new flyer. And so I ended up buying a much better item for the same price.
Turn left onto Bass Pro Way. In 200 meters, turn right onto Cross Iron Boulevard. Turn right onto Cross Iron Boulevard, then slide right. Slide right.
So I'm just doing
Continue for 2 kilometers.
just doing a big circle around around Cabela. Should have used a different exit. So, oh, and it has a, I don't know, I didn't turn it on, but the seat is heated. So hopefully it doesn't get too hot. But yeah, I looked through options on the display. There's nothing in terms of performance, kind of like what you can find, like, you know, performance pages on, you know, on Challenger, like 6.4, 5.7. Of course here there's nothing like that. And 4x4 is full auto, so you don't have to do anything. Lights are auto, right? I think it's sending me back on Highway 2. You see lights already on. Oh yeah, it shows me the indicator on the dash. I'm driving with my lights on. So we're gonna do it when I come home. We're gonna do a quick walk around and check the lights, because this thing looks like it has a very fancy headlights, like triple, and they're vertical. So, you know, 2023, you know, vehicle. Yeah, we're going south on Highway 2 back towards Calgary, but actually I have to take this, I'm pretty sure. I'm taking this 201 bypass.
Continue on Highway 2 south for 800 meters.
And it has blind spot indicator. I like that. Never had it on any previous vehicle. So if somebody's in your blind zone, the light lights up.
In 500 meters, take exit 271 for Stony Trail.
So why are we driving 70 kilometers an hour here?
Take exit 271, then keep left at the fork. Keep left at the fork. Continue on Alberta 201 east for 2 kilometers.
Yeah, lots of power. You know, once you push gas, this thing just downshifts and goes. Uh-oh, the track broke down.
In 800 meters, keep left to continue on Alberta 201 east. Keep left to continue on Alberta 201 east. Continue on Alberta 201 east for 2 kilometers. In 800 meters, take exit 64 towards 60th Street Northeast. Take exit 64. In 600 meters, continue on to 60th Street Northeast. In 800 meters, turn right onto 128th Avenue Northeast.
Well, check out the lights, man. Real pretty. Look at this triple. I like it.